Imagine a wall plate that, looks almost exactly like your standard living room light switch. But now imagine writing a check for exactly $1,500 to buy just one of them.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot.
Right. So welcome to today's deep dive. Today we are analyzing a really dense product catalog page from HDTVSupply.
Yeah, and their build is a 25-year global home for audio and video products, right?
Exactly. And our mission today is to decode the massive invisible infrastructure of commercial video distribution. And we're doing that by examining one highly specific item.
The Atlona HW-OMNI-E4111-WP.
Yeah, that's a mouthful. The OmniStream AVoIP Encoder Wall Plate.
Okay.
Let's unpack this. With a price tag of exactly $1,500. Is this just like the world's most expensive living room light switch? Or is there essentially a hidden digital traffic cop living inside the wall?
Well, what's fascinating here is that your traffic cop analogy is actually spot on. But, we need to scale it up to really understand the mechanism.
Okay, how so?
So it's not just waving whole cars through an intersection. This AVoIP encoder, which stands for Audio and Video over IP, by the way, it essentially translates physical video signals into network data.
Right, it chops it up.
Exactly. It takes a massive, uncompressed physical video signal, breaks it down into millions of tiny digital packets, and routes them through a building's Ethernet network.
So they could reassemble perfectly on a screen, say 300 feet away.
Right, and without a microsecond of delay. It is actively managing high-resolution digital traffic right there inside the architecture of the room.
I have to push back a little, though. But even for a digital traffic op, $1,500 is a lot. Who is actually buying this kind of hardware? I mean, I have an Apple TV at home that streams 4K video perfectly for $50.
Well, to answer that, we really have to look at the broader catalog data, because an Apple TV is a consumer receiver, whereas this encoder is an enterprise broadcaster built for massive scale.
Yeah, that makes sense. HDTVSupply isn't outfitting home theaters, are they?
Yeah. No, not at all. They supply massive operations, enterprise, and federal infrastructure. You look at their menu, and we're talking complete sports bar TV systems and dedicated government purchasing channels.
Right, like those acronyms on their site.
Exactly. You see things like the GSA schedule, TAA-approved products, and even the NASA SEPU program.
Wait, NASA?
Yeah.
Like the space agency?
Yeah. That NASA certification, for instance, means this hardware meets the exact security and supply chain standards required for federal government IT. You simply cannot plug a $50 consumer stick into a secure federal network.
Wow. Here's where it gets really interesting, though. It's the sheer mind-boggling scale of the inventory required to pull that off.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you scroll through the menus, and there are over 2,000 HDMI modular matrix switchers. They list these Wolfpack switchers that can manage up to 160 TVs simultaneously.
Which is basically the ultimate train yard for video.
Right. It takes dozens of inputs, say satellite boxes, and instantly routes them anywhere without dropping a frame. Plus, they've got PIP, POP video wall controllers scaling up to 10x1 configurations.
Yeah, which is how a massive sports bar can instantly change a wall of 10 different screens to show one giant, perfectly synced image.
Exactly. The hardware is so complex, they actually have a dedicated engineering support line you can call at 833 Wolfpack, just to help architects figure out what they need to buy.
It's intense. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, it completely changes how you view a public space.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, when you sit in a massive sports bar watching dozens of screens all perfectly synced, or you walk past a massive digital display in an airport terminal, you aren't just looking at television.
You're looking at a network.
Exactly. You are actually looking at a complex enterprise-grade AV-over-IP network built from specialized, highly secure nodes exactly like this $1,500 Atlona encoder.
So what does this all mean? It means the seamless visual experiences you enjoy in public spaces don't happen by magic. They are powered by an invisible, highly expensive world of specialized hardware living right behind the drywall.
Right, and this raises an important question for you to explore on your own.
I'd love to hear it.
If a single wall plate costs $1,500 just to safely put video on a network, what happens to the security and maintenance of our physical buildings as every single screen, speaker, and wire becomes an expensive, potentially hackable node on an IP network?